Hello and welcome everybody. Yeah, make sure that you're in my map. You can get to my map by right-clicking my icon in the squad menu and then choosing the option Join In. Let me put on some of the music. I have a little bit of background noise while we do the run. Then we are going to start in about 7 minutes. So now is the perfect time to grab some water, stretch your legs. Of course, hope you are all having a wonderful Friday evening. And hope you enjoyed the train as well as the weekend. We will start in about 4 minutes from now. Right. Hello everyone. Welcome to the PoF Hero Point train. We are going to do a Hero Point train for the 4 basic maps for PoF Fire. There will be Crystal Oasis, the Desert Highlands, the Elon Riverlands, the Desolation, and also a 5th map, the Domain of Fabi. The train will take around 2 to 3 hours. It depends on how many legendary bounties we can do in between the hero points. So we are going to be doing legendary bounties in between the hero points because we will already be traveling and they will be close by. So legendary bounties gives you a currency called the elegy mosaics, and the mosaics, they are very sought after if you want to craft some legendary rings or legendary weapons. So absolutely worth to get them if we can find them. So yeah, I'm just going to type out that I'm not really typing much in game, but instead I will be providing voice commands over either Twitch or YouTube, so you are free to join wherever. With that said, let's get started. I will explain a little bit about the train as we go. For the most part, it's pretty straightforward. You can use any mount while we are traveling. Raptor is perfectly fine, and you do not need the sky scale. I will be providing some portals if we do need to get over some difficult terrain. But you are free to use the sky scale if you have one. If not, just use your bunny or use the portal. Alright. Waiting for the last 2 people to join. And then we will commence. Alright, let's get started. So I will be dropping some markers along the way. If you do get lost, just follow the markers. The run takes between 2 to 3 hours depending on how many legendary bounties we can find along the way. You can ask anything you want in chat, in the game, in-game chat, or in Twitch chat, and I will answer your questions here. So feel free to start any hero point, but try to wait for everybody to gather around. The hero points in PoF Fire are really squishy, so they will die quite fast. If you did not get credit for the hero point, feel free to restart it after it dies. The way you check if you got the hero point is by looking at the map. If you can see the icon that says reward earned, that means you already got the hero point. Alright, that is the first hero point down. So now we will be moving towards the first legendary bounty, that will be the legendary Choya. Okay, for the legendary Choya, it is located on a little bit of an island. So if you do not have the skimmer or sky scale, I will provide a portal for you, otherwise you will not be able to get there. And the portal will be provided on the triangle marker. So you can use your skimmer or sky scale to get up to the little island. If you do not have a skimmer or sky scale, I have placed a portal on the triangle marker. If you go down, please help your friends up. Always the best thing you can do is to help the people that get down. I'll also drop some cake for people that want some food. So this cake will, the food buff will give you some extra stats and some extra experience as well. And then if you have a build available that can either give quickness or alacrity, that's always beneficial to use as well, as we have a lot of people, and providing some boons will generally result in more damage, so the quicker we can kill the events. Right, don't forget to claim your chest if you don't have the auto loot mastery, and then we are going to move on to the next one. Next up will be number 2 for the hero points in the Crystal Oasis map. I'll first place a portal here on the triangle marker, or you can use your bunny to get up. Another thing you can do is walk around here on the pillars or on the scaffolding and then jump up. Okay, opening the portal now on triangle. Just get in the portal on triangle. We'll do it once more. Make sure everybody got it. Yes, this is the second hero point. Alright, perfect. Let's move on. We'll do it once more, because we had one person lagging behind. If you didn't get the credit, feel free to restart. Alright, let's move on to the next one. Careful to jump over this little gap here. Make sure you leap across. And then make sure to commune with the heroes challenge. That will be number 4 for this map. Alright, moving on. We are first going to grab the waypoint over here. And then we will fight the second legendary boss. Make sure to first grab the waypoint here, it's very important. And then we are going to jump down here at arrow. And just use your glider to glide underneath the platform. Here we are going to find the legendary Queen Hidaksu. Be careful because she can do quite a lot of damage. Try to not stand in the red areas, so the areas with the red circles, try to not stand in those. Alright, perfectly done. Then grab your chest if you don't have the auto loot enabled, and next up we are going to teleport back to the Temple of Cormyr waypoint. I'm just quickly going to grab the legendary corrupted facet. Now we move on to the next bounty. Alright, just follow the markers. I'm going to walk to a very large wall here. Make sure to take the portal. We are going to go all the way up to the top of the platform here. Make sure you stay up. Alright, and from here we are going to move towards the pyramid on the northeastern corner. So just run all the way to the edge of the cliff and you can glide off. And then we simply just run to the pyramid. And if you are doing the collection for the Griffin, you are going to need to fight the legendary corrupted facet, which is this monster. Alright, good job. Make sure to grab your chest here. And then we are going up to the waypoint, to the hero point. So I'm going to provide a portal here on the arrow marker. If you do not want to walk all the way up, you can take the portal, or you can just simply walk up the stairs or on the pathway and make it all the way to the top where you will find the hero point. Okay, opening the portal now. Make sure you commune. And from here you can also open the branded chest. Alright, once you have gotten the hero point, we are going to teleport back to the Temple of Cormyr waypoint. So please group up here, because we will be moving on to the next map. That is the first map down, Crystal Oasis. We have done 5 hero points and we have done the 3 legendary bounties. Make sure you teleport back to the Temple of Cormyr waypoint, because we are going to move to the desert island. Right, moving out. Now if you missed 1 or 2 of the hero points, it's not that big of a deal, because you will have plenty of hero points to unlock your specs anyway. Right, next up we are going through the portal here. Just interact with the gate and then go through. Second map, the desert highland. Okay, unfortunately we ended up on a completely new map. How do I know that? Because the bounty boards are empty. That means the map just opened and the timer started for the bounties to spawn. So unfortunately we probably will not get legendary bounties on this map, but that speeds up the hero point train a little bit. Alright, and let's get moving. Just follow the markers. Yeah, there's 5 maps in total, and we just started the second one. So it's still plenty to go. Alright, first hero challenge right here. Did everybody get it? How many hero points are left to collect in total? There's a total of 290 and we already did 6. So 230. Alright, if everybody got the hero point, then we are going to be moving on. Just glide with me. I will be opening a portal right here on the star marker. Use the portal, or you can use your bunny if you want. Right, opening portal now. And then we are just going to run to the north side of the map where we will find the next waypoint. Right, if anybody is still missing the mastery point up here, I will quickly put down a portal and get it for you guys. If you still need the mastery inside, you can use my portal. It's not mandatory, just if you need it, you can use the portal. Right, and then we are going to move on to the next hero point. Make sure you have grabbed the waypoint, because it's important, the one we just passed, because we are going to teleport back there after we have grabbed the next hero point. Going to put down a portal here, or you can use your bunny to jump up. Just waiting for the last few people to join us. Okay, portal is open. And next portal will be up on the arrow marker. Please take that one as well. And then the final portal will be up here on the circle marker. So if you cannot make it across this bridge, just take my portal. Do not fall. If you're going to fall, then you'll need to go a little bit around and back up with the bunny. Just take the portal on the circle marker. Right, there is a chest inside here in the building. A lost dwarven chest that you can grab. And then I'll also quickly put down a portal to get anybody up to the mastery inside. That will be on the circle marker. Circle marker will have portal for the mastery insights, not hero point, just the mastery insight. You still need this. Alright, and then let's move on to the next hero point. There is a little gap you will need to jump over. Just use your raptor leap ability. If you fail and you fall down, respawn at the waypoint and try again. This is number 2 out of 7 for this map. If you did not yet get credit, then feel free to restart the Hero Point challenge. Alright, next up we are going to teleport back to the waypoint that we have unlocked previously, the high jump ranch waypoint. We have passed this waypoint on our way here, so everybody should have it. Right, then we continue moving on from here, just follow the markers. This will be Hero Point number 3. Alright. If you did not get credit, feel free to restart. We'll do it one more time. Good job. We'll quickly grab the waypoint here and then head north. Next portal will be on the X marker. The portal will take you up to the mastery inside, but from there you can glide to the hero point. The bounties are up, but not the legendary bounty. We are only doing the legendary bounty on this train. So that's a special bounty, and that one is not available. That only spawns every 30 minutes or so. And because we have a new map, that means that it takes 30 minutes to spawn. We are not going to have any of those on this map, sadly. There's a chest here, a master inside if you have not already gotten it, and then you can glide from this platform to the hero challenge down below. It's going to be number 4. Alright, moving on. Next portal will be on the X marker. If you have a bunny, you can use the bunny instead. We're just going to get you over the fence here. I'm opening the portal now. Careful to not take the portal back. Just take the portal to the side where I'm standing on. Then we will quickly pass along the Great King Tomb to grab the mastery inside there as well. For the people that maybe have not yet gotten it, it's quite a difficult one to grab. So I will place a portal for the mastery inside. It will be on the triangle marker. Alright, once you have grabbed that, we are going back out the Great King Tomb. And then the next portal will be on the X marker. Now, if you have access to the what's it called again? Dismount the jackal. If you have access to the jackal and the mastery, you can go through the sand portal. That also works. Otherwise, use the portal. Sometimes I have to wait on the cooldown. There we go. That will be number 5. Okay. And then let's glide with me. I'm going to glide to this little platform here. And then walk up. Use your raptor to leap across here. And then now we'll put a portal up here on the X marker. If you stand where I'm pointing with the arrow marker, you will not get kicked off the platform, because this boss has a very nasty knockback attack. You can stand here and you will not take a hit, or you will not be kicked off the platform. For people that fell down, I'll open another portal on the X marker. So please go into the portal on the X marker. Check your minimap to see if you got the credit. Okay, we'll do it once more. If you don't want to get kicked off the platform, just stand where I'm standing. Yeah, I cannot help people who are not listening, so that's on you. Right, moving on. Just follow me. And that was the 6th hero point out of 7. So one more to go. Place a portal here for people that have no bunny. If only I was out of combat. Alright. There's a Cowrie League trade cache over here, and then you can grab the Vista as well. And from here we are going to glide towards the last hero point. You can walk along the wall where I put down the markers. That will be number 7. So again, we didn't get any legendary bounties on this map, but that's okay. We will hopefully get some in the next one. Okay, second map down. Now we're going to go to the Elon Riverlands, but to do that we need to first teleport to the Temple of Cormyr waypoint. It's one you already have unlocked, and from there we will run down to the southeast of the map where we will go into the portal. Okay, make sure that you are on my map. Or if you know your way to the Elon Riverlands, that's also fine. You can run there by yourself if you want. For people that don't know the way, make sure you are on my map and I will put down some markers you can follow. Just follow the markers and then run straight into the portal. Okay, once we make it to the Elon Riverlands, we are going to have a 5-minute break. So just a short 5-minute break, and then we will continue. Perfect. And make sure you are on my map, of course. Thank you to Ako Vachev for the follow on Twitch. That is very kind of you. Thank you so much for the support. Hey, thank you. Yeah, I'm not going over 666. It's the best number. Alright. Just going to do a quick ready check to see who is back. Once everybody is back, we will get going again. Right. Then we are going to move on. Do a little countdown starting in 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright. First, I'm going to be placing a portal on heart. It's just for if you don't have a bunny, you can take this one. If you have a bunny, you can just use your bunny. Now we run around to the right side. You don't have to fly over or on top of the crater, just walk around. There's no need to jump over. There is an entrance on the west side. And that will be the first hero point. Next up, I'm going to be placing a portal here on the arrow marker or the circle marker. This one is very important. If you have sky skill, please do use your sky skill. And once you make it up here, just stay up. From here we are gliding to the second point, a little bit to the east. Just follow the marker trail. Will be number 2 out of 8 for this map. Feel free to restart it if you did not get it. Alright. Once you have killed this, you can teleport to the Augury's Shadow waypoint. This waypoint you have unlocked automatically. It's nothing special you need to do. Everybody should have this one. Quickly grab the legendary bounty. Then just follow me. First off, we're going to pass another waypoint. It's important that you make sure you unlock the waypoint because we are going to need it later. Just grab the waypoint and we keep running through. Careful to not fall into the quicksand that is on our right side. Just keep running. This will be number 3. If you didn't get credit, you joined a little late, feel free to restart it. I will do it one more time. Alright. Pretty good, pretty good. Up next, we're going to the Skimmer Ranch waypoint. Make sure you get this waypoint as well. It's important because we will need it later. Alright, perfect. Everybody following very well. Next up, we're going to cross this quicksand here. For people that do not have the big leap ability or they don't have the skimmer, I'll put down a portal. If you fall in the quicksand and you die, you can always respawn at the waypoint. And then we move on. If you didn't get credit, feel free to respawn. We'll do it one more time. Unless everybody got it, of course. Nobody restarting. Okay, and then we just move on. Next up will be the legendary bounty. I'll put down a portal on the triangle marker, or you can use Griffin or a sky scale to get over. And we are going to fight the legendary bounty here. Now this guy does hurt quite a bit, so be careful, do not stand in anything red. Careful there, do not stand in the red circles. Pick up. Make sure you grab your chest, and then you can use your bunny to get up to the master inside as well if you still need it. If you don't need it, then we are just going to continue towards the next hero point. Feel free to redo it if you did not get credit. Unless everybody got credit, we are going to move on. And we will move on to the Oasis camp waypoint. Just wait till we are out of combat and then teleport. Right, moving on. We are going to do things a little bit out of order here. We are first going to go towards the legendary bounty just to make sure that we get it and nobody else steals it from us. And then we will return to the hero points. So if you're following along on Twitch, on the little information bar at the bottom, it's not going to be accurate anymore because we are slightly changing the order, but yeah, it's no problem, we will do everything right. Make sure to take the portal or leap across with your with your mount. Careful to not jump in the pit, otherwise it might be difficult for you to get out. Okay, and when fighting a Hydra, just try to stay behind it. When you stay behind the Hydra, it's not going to attack you that much, because it runs forward and the attack hits forward as well. Thank you to Diamisalam1 for the follow on Twitch. That's very kind of you. Thank you for your support. Hope you're enjoying the train if you are with us in game. So only one person needs to grab the bounty from the bounty board, and then once I get close enough, it will start automatically. Alright, portal back out. And then we are going to run southwards. And then the next portal will be on the swirly marker to get you up to the vista right above us, and from there you can glide towards the next hero point. Right, make sure to commune with the hero point here, and then after commune we are going to teleport to the skimmer ranch waypoint. So one that we have unlocked previously. Hello there, Blade Pain. Hope you had a wonderful day. Just waiting on everybody to teleport. Okay, next up I'm going to place a portal in front of a rock wall. Now you can just also simply jump on the rock wall, but the problem is on the other side there's going to be quicksand, so be careful that you do not fall in. If you're unsure what to do, then just take my portal. We'll do this once more time. If you did not get credit, feel free to restart it. If you cannot restart, that means you already got the credit. Right, seems like everybody got it, so then we will move on. The water here is quite shallow, so you can use your raptor, no problem. Now be careful for the mines, the splinter mines that will be here in the path. Okay, and next up I will be providing a portal at the heart marker. So either take the portal or use your sky skill if you have one. I will get you guys to the vista here, and then from there you can glide to the hero point. Make sure to commune here. And that should be all of them. Oh, somebody died. So first let's help our friend. Should have all of them. And then we will be moving to the next map. So to get there, quite simple, you can just run straight south. There will be a path that you can just follow to the gate. I'll place some markers so you don't lose your way. It is Friday, that's true. Cannot be that bad, right? Weekend has started. Time to relax. Yes, not for everybody, that's true. Alright, into the gate, and hopefully we get a good map with bounties. Let's see. I think we got lucky. Yep, we got a good map. Love to see it. So if you somehow ended up in a different map, again, make sure to get on my map by right clicking my squad icon and then choosing the option join in. Wait just a few seconds for everybody to join us. Okay, just waiting for one more person to join us. Oh, they're going to the desolation, so that's... They ended up probably on a different map. Okay, they're on the same map now. Perfect. And we're going to move towards our first point, which is the legendary bounty. Careful on the way, we are going to walk along some mines on the floor. Try to not trigger them. You can see them on the floor. They're like, they have a little bit of a smoke, yellow smoke coming out of them. Not sure what that means. Recurrent judgment. I cannot speak German, so... Okay, this mechanic that you see right now, it's a very important one. You see the blue arrows that are pointing inwards? That means that you have to stand within that circle in order to damage the boss. Sometimes it will point inwards, sometimes it will point outwards. So either you have to stand close or you have to stand far. Okay, make sure you're standing close. Do I get paid? No, I don't get paid. This is just out of goodwill and because I enjoy it. Alright, arrows are pointing outwards. Make sure you're standing in the ring of the donut, not too close to the enemy. If you're standing too close, you're not going to basically do anything to him. Well, yeah, I could start Twitch affiliate so you can subscribe or something, or try to become ArenaNet partner or something. But even then, I mean, the pay is really not that great unless you become really famous or something. So we're definitely not doing it for the money. Right. First bounty down, perfect. Let's move on. Going to jump down here at Star. And the hero point will be at the square marker. I think if you want to support me in any kind of way, just following on Twitch or something is always fun. Always a good thing to do, or just join the Discord or something like that. Or ask for a guild invite. You know, I have a guild, anybody is free and welcome to join. So yeah, that's always fun. Right, did everybody get the hero point? Yes? No? Okay, then we'll do it one more time. And then we will move on. Yeah, if you want a guild invite, feel free. I will send you one straight away. We have a guild. filled with players like you guys, newer players, experienced players, returning players, just looking to have some fun and join a group that is actively playing. No pressure. You do not necessarily need to represent the guild or something like that. Yes, you can have multiple guilds in this game. You can freely switch between them as well. You can go to the guild halls for free, and there is lots of resources you can gather. Yeah, it only has benefits. You get some small EXP buffs. Okay, next up, big portal on the swirly marker. Make sure to get this one. If you have the sky scale, you can also join me on the sky scale. Okay, we have a little event here. Before we can continue, we are going to have to remove all of these forged cannons that you can see in order for the gate to open. So we just have to kill 5 more cannons and then we can continue. Perfect. Last one, and then the gate opens. You will see a mastery inside on when we enter here, but that I think is not one you can just easily grab. You can always come back and do it later, because we are going to unlock the waypoint here. I think it is some kind of challenge or something that you can do, but yeah, you can do that later after we have completed the train or something like that. For now we are continuing. Make sure you grab this waypoint, it's important, because we will be needing it later. Alright, moving onwards. Next up is another portal that I'm going to place, which is quite important. The reason is because you will not be able to glide from where we are going. So on the triangle marker, again, big portal. Now if you have a sky scale or you have the skimmer with the special Visions of Eternity mastery, or you have a griffin, you can also use that instead. But do not glide. Gliding will not get you there. The skimmer only works if you have the special ability from the Visions of Eternity mastery. Okay, you guys have sky scale, perfect. Now we are going to move down, and the hero point is right here in the middle. Make sure you commune with the hero point. Do not forget to commune here. And that will be number 2 out of 6 for this map. Okay, next up we're going to fight a very difficult, arguably the most difficult legendary bounty that we have in Path of Fire. I will teleport you guys up here on Arrow. Yeah, just follow the markers. He's right in front of us. And I'll put down a new portal for people that did not make it. Don't worry. This guy really hurts, especially his skateboard. Just make sure you're standing in the blue area, so you look at the arrows on the ground. They either point outwards or inwards. Otherwise your abilities will do absolutely 0 damage. And then all the red areas on the ground, all the orange circles that you see, just be careful for those. So don't be afraid to use your dodge abilities. If you see that you're going to be standing in the orange area, just dodge out if you have to. Okay, we move back to the outer circle. And back inside. Very good, guys. Nobody going down. Usually it's a total fiesta here. Thank you to Buxy0313 for the follow on Twitch. That's very kind of you. Thank you for the support. Love to have you at the Waypoint Inn. Thank you guys, that's very kind of you. Alright, now we are going to do a portal to the Mastery Insight that is up above. This one is also very hard to get to. So if you still need that Mastery Insight, feel free to take my portal. I will be placing it here on the square marker. It will be in 2 parts. So I'm first going to teleport you up to a platform, and then I will be placing another portal to get you to the Mastery Insight, because you cannot make it in one go. So next portal will be on the arrow marker. If you just move to the arrow marker, and I will place the next portal here. Okay, get ready to go. This one is quite a toughie as well. For people that do not have the sky skill, it's almost impossible to get. Right, we move back to the Darklands waypoint, so just the one that I linked in the chat. Just give it a moment until everybody teleports. Yep, seems like most people are here, then we are going to move on. Then we'll make our way to the next waypoint. Just follow the markers. Make sure to grab this one, we are going to need it later. Our legendary bounties, weekly, daily or infinite, they are infinite, but they do have quite a long respawn time. So you need to pick up the bounty from the bounty board, right? But it only spawns every half an hour or 1 hour or something like that. And it's quite difficult to do by yourself, or at least it would take a long time to do by yourself. So usually people do it in groups. Right, next portal, or you can take your sky scale. Legendary bounties used to be really popular because it's the only really viable way to get elegy mosaics, which are required for some legendary accessories and stuff. But as most people already have them, not a lot of groups are running legendary bounties. You might find some legendary bounty trains sometimes, but not as frequently. So it's a very good thing for newer players or returning players to do, because you will need them eventually. Right? Everybody have the hero point, then we are moving back to the sqjoin waypoint. We just came from there. Just teleport back. Right. We're going to run a little bit here. But be careful, on the way there you will see there's a lot of mines on the floor. It's the ones with the yellow smoke coming out of them. Try to not run over them, you will get dismounted. Now, if you do get dismounted, just keep running. Even on foot, doesn't matter, just keep running. And eventually when you're out of combat again, just mount up again and move. You can leap over them, you can use your war claw to pass through them, or you can just fly over them if you have sky skill. Okay, next portal will be here on a little piece of rock just around the corner on the square marker. If you have sky scale, feel free to take sky scale. The bunny might make it, but you will need to do a little bit of parkouring up the cliffside, so I would recommend to just take the portal. I'll wait for everybody to arrive at the square marker. So we're just waiting for the tail. Okay, seems like everybody has the sky skill. Then we are going to open the portal. We'll do it one more time, just to be sure. If you didn't get credit, feel free to restart, as usual. That's going to be number 4. Alright, well done. Do not jump down the platform, just come where I'm standing on the arrow marker. Either take your sky scale or use my portal, right? Because this you cannot reach with your glider. If you want to grab the vista, it's up here. And then you can glide to the waypoint. Unfortunately, it seems like somebody has taken the legendary bounty. It should be here on the board, but it's not. So we will have to skip that one. It's just one bounty, no big deal. Okay, run into the cave. It's a little bit hard to see. Just follow the markers. Again, there will be some mines on the trail. Be careful for the mines. Just walk around them. They're very obvious. And then we will meet at the next waypoint here. Make sure to grab that one as well, because we will need it once we go to the final map. Perfect. All here. Let's glide. We are going into the fortress here. Now, once you enter, immediately turn right. Once you go through the gate, turn right. Then we are going up the large spiral staircase here. Just walk to the top. All the way, so it's 2 floors up. Inside the building, turn left. Do not jump down. Just stay on this platform, make sure to commune. Once you have gotten the commune, we are going to run back the same way we came from. You can grab the Cowrie Leak Trade Cashier for some extra contracts. And then we are going to glide down to 1 floor below us and exit the fort on the west side. Okay, next up is another double portal. Now, if you have the skimmer, you can use the skimmer or your sky scale to get across the yellow desert or sulfuric desert, how you want to call it, because the normal mount will not work, only the skimmer works. So if you want, take the portal. I'm going to place 2 portals because one is not enough. The second portal will be here on the circle marker. So I'm opening the portal now. Make sure you take it if you need it. And then just follow me on your raptor. I'm going to quickly jump on this little ledge here and then walk across. Now make it on the higher platform and then jump over to the other side. This will guarantee that you make it. If you need, you can take this portal. Or kill the enemies really quick and then get on your raptor. Right. Oh, thank you for the food. Ooh, it's a fishing power food. I'm not gonna really need that, but thank you. Right, moving up to the next waypoint. Just tag it, we don't really need it. You do not need to sign up for the race. And then we just cross here. If you fall down, you can hop back on the side here. And this will be the final hero point for this map. After this, there will only be one map left. The last map doesn't have a lot of hero points, only 3 hero points, but it does have 4 legendary bounties. So it is rich with legendary bounties, but doesn't really have that many hero points. Alright, see one more person coming. So let's do the hero point one more time. So please restart it. Unfortunately, the legendary bounty would be right here in the sand duel arena that you can see next to us, but unfortunately the bounty was not up, so we cannot take that. Right, once the hero point has died, we are going to teleport back to Choco's domain waypoint to make it to the final map. Hello there, Cake Kitty. Right, moving on to the next and final map will be the domain of Vabi. Very straightforward, just follow markers and run into the portal. So we'll wait a little bit here at the waypoint until everybody has gathered. I'll drop some cake for people that want it. But the other food that was dropped is superior. We can take a quick 3-minute pause. Although 5 is also fine. Thank you, Cake Kitty, for the follow on Twitch. It's very kind of you. Thank you so much. Do you also do Heart of Thorns Hero Point runs? How do you manage to with navigating the Tangled Depths? Yes, I do Heart of Thorn Hero Point trains. So I alternate each week. So this week it was Path of Fire on Fridays. Next week Friday will be Heart of Thorns. Also starting at the same time, 8 p.m. Central European time. So how do I navigate? Well, I've done those Hero Point trains for quite some time. So it's second nature. I just know the map out of my head. I know where to go. So yeah, for me it's pretty straightforward now. It took some time, but yeah. Like with people following you or falling behind, example, that map is hell. Yeah, I try to ask everybody, except for, like especially in Tangled Depths, to stay close. But what helps really well is the markers I put down. Even if people fall behind, they can just follow the markers, and usually that is enough to get them back to me. But yeah, it's a matter of knowing the way. If you know the way, it's pretty easy. But yeah, without a sky scale or without skimmer or something like that, the map can be quite difficult. Hello, hi Bungie, thank you for the follow on Twitch. That's very kind of you. Thank you so much for the support. All right. Let's see who is back. And once everybody is back, we can start. Hi, thanks a lot for the HP train. It's very well paced, easy to follow. Oh, that's very nice to hear. Thank you. Right, waiting for Hakko and Cave to ready up. For raids tomorrow, are we starting from wing 1 or is it different each week? So for raid training, so for people who don't know, on Saturday I do raid training. So it's for people that are inexperienced with raiding, just need level 80 and exotic gears. It's very beginner friendly. I explain all the mechanics. I do those trainings on Saturdays, and it changes every week. So it usually is the wing that is emboldened. I don't know if you know what that means. Emboldened means that ArenaNet basically every week rotates a specific buff for each of the wings. So one wing, it will be wing 1 that is emboldened. The next week will be wing 2, wing 3, wing 4 and so on. So it rotates, and that means that this specific raid you will get a stacking buff. So if you wipe during the raid, you will get an extra buff. Okay guys, you can wait here at the waypoint. I'm just going to check the bounty board up next. At what time do the raid training starts? It starts also at 8 p.m. But for that one you do need to sign up on my Discord. So on my Discord, if you want to join those raid trainings, absolutely feel free. It's open to everybody. But you do need to sign up for it, and it's a first come first serve principle. So there is 10 spots in a squad for raids. So you would need to be in one of those 10 positions, first positions. For tomorrow's raid, for example, it's already filled up. But for next week raid, which will be raid wing 3, once that sign up goes live, you can sign up for it on the Discord. So yeah, the emboldened buff that ArenaNet introduced is basically a buff for people that are new to raiding, to just make it a little bit easier to learn the mechanics, because it gives you like 50% more damage, 50% more healing, 100% more health. Yeah, it just makes it easier for beginner groups to get into raiding. So that's usually the wing we end up doing the training for, will be the emboldened wing. Alright, let's start with our first bounty here. I think raid training is the thing that I like doing the most. And I think I'm also the best at, I would say. I still like doing the Hero Point trains and the meta trains. For people that don't know, I also organize meta trains on Saturdays and Wednesdays. But the raid training is the thing that I enjoy the most. And it's really not that hard or complicated as people think. People might think, wow, raiding is super difficult, only for elite players or something. But that's really not true. Yes, meta train is on Sunday starting at 2 p.m. or on Wednesday starting at 8 p.m. 6 p.m. sorry. So 2 p.m. on Sundays and then 6 p.m. on Wednesdays. The Hero Point trains or the raid training is always at 8 p.m. Alright, first legendary bounty down. And hopefully now we have a second one that spawned. Let's see. I do think it has spawned. I see it on the board, if I'm not mistaken. No, unfortunately not. Oh, or maybe it's this one? Yeah, okay, we got it. Nice. It is Central European time, so just Central European time. CET. It's not London time. London time, I think, is 1 hour behind Central European time. Alright, this will be the first hero point for this map. Good job, everybody. And I will move on to the next one. Next up will be another legendary bounty. We are going to be fighting a Hydra. So again, for the Hydras, like I previously mentioned, we are going to try to stand behind the Hydra because it has a charge attack. Also a breath attack, but only will be in front of him. So as long as you're standing behind the Hydra, you will be totally fine. Make sure you grab the waypoint here as well, because we are going to need it later. Alright, moving on. Okay, make sure you are staying within the blue arrows. So now we are on the outer ring. Otherwise you are doing absolutely 0 damage. Moving back to the inner ring. So inside, and try to stay behind the Hydra. Hydra can do a lot of damage, so be careful. Okay, outer ring again, so just stay in the blue zone. Back inside. Back to the outer ring. Very good. I do like the legendary bounties. They are the closest thing to world bosses I feel that we have in the game. So open world bosses. There are some, of course, world bosses that we have, but they are for core area only. Alright, pretty lucky so far. We got 2 out of the 4 legendary bounties. Hopefully we can get the last 2 as well. You can grab the waypoint here just to unlock it, but it's not really required. And then I'll grab the 3rd bounty here from the bounty board. We got lucky. And then we head up the stairs here and head to the next legendary bounty. Now jump on the little ledge here at the X marker, and I will be placing a portal on the arrow marker. Either take the portal or use your sky scale. The bunny alone is not going to be enough because you need to leap across a little platform here. So either just use the portal or a sky scale. Right, and we run up the stairs. Sure, you have never been here before. We jump down here at square, and then we will be fighting the legendary Rubidon Trembling Ear. He does do a lot of damage, so be careful. There will be some blue rotating lasers. Try to not stand in those. They do a lot of damage and they can quickly kill you. So you can see there's some rotating lasers. Try to not stand in those. Perfect. Well done. Grab your chest, and there is a second chest here on the left. And also grab that one. And then from here we are going to teleport back to the Necropolis waypoint. We have unlocked this one previously, so just teleport back. You might be in combat. First delete the mob and then teleport. All right. And then we move out. Oh, we can go this way. It's easier. Just be careful that you don't fall into the quicksand here. It's on the left side of us. And then at the square marker we are going to glide down. You can just glide down here. The hero point is at the bottom. Okay, and then we'll do it one more time. Just because these guys, they die so fast. Just use your basic attack abilities. Don't need to go full rotation on them. Alright, perfect. That should be everybody. Let's move on. We're going to in this little portal here and then turn around, head up the stairs. And then at the waypoint here, you guys can wait. I'm just going to check the bounty board. Can wait here. Just going to check the bounty board. Right, I have the bounty, so we can go back. Okay, next up, for people that have the skimmer, just use your skimmer, because we are going to go into an area. If you are touching the ground, you will take some static electricity damage, but if you're floating on top of the ground, for example skimmer, you're not going to take any damage. I'm going to open a portal on the swirly marker that will get you into a safe zone. You can use your sky scale if you want. Okay, opening portal now. Okay, there is one person left behind. I'm not sure if they have the sky scale or not. I don't think they have the sky scale. If anybody else can teleport them up or use the turtle taxi or something, that would be nice. Talking about Ruxit. Ruxit is down there. Oh, he made it up. Okay, perfect. We are going to run towards the final legendary bounty here. The legendary Dowel Brawl Shield, another Hydra. So again, same rules apply, just stay behind them. Seems like it's stuck in place. which is not bad for us. Just makes it a lot more easy. Okay, good job. Be sure to grab your chest, and there's also another chest here. And then you can follow me on your skimmer if you want. We are going to go towards the last hero point for this train. And we are well in time. The train started 2 hours and 8 minutes ago. And the estimated time was between 2 and 3 hours. So we did very well. Very good group. Always grouped up really quickly. We didn't have to do too many repeats. So overall, good performance, guys. Alright. From here we are going to glide. In front of us you can see a big rock. There is a mastery inside. I'm going to provide a portal up to the mastery inside. It will be on the arrow marker. So if you want to get a portal up to the mastery inside, you can just go to the arrow marker. I will be putting down a portal. Everybody should be able to make that with a basic glider. Okay, portal is open. You can grab the mastery inside, and then from here, when you've grabbed the mastery inside, we're going to fly a little bit more north. And then head up east. Yeah, it would be nice if we can do raids with more people. Unfortunately, that's not possible. It's 10-man content. It would be cool if we could do it with like 25 or 50 people. But yeah. And that is the final point, the hero point for the final map. So thank you everybody for joining. I'll just spam some text. This was the final hero point for the PoF Hero Point train. Thank you all for joining. And if you like doing these kind of things and want to get notified when I do more, feel free to join my guild. We're always open for people who want to join. And then we are a new player or returning player friendly guild, so everybody absolutely welcome. And we aim to create a fun community in game and play together. So we also have a Discord. I encourage you to join it if you want to join more our events. And then yeah, I will see you in our next one. So tomorrow is raid training. You will need to sign up for that one, and currently we are full, but on Sunday we have a meta train. And if you want to join the Heart of Thorns hero point train, that will be next week Friday. Thank you so much for the follows on Twitch, and for people that have sent me a little donation through mail. That's never required. You don't need to give me money. I have plenty of money. But yeah, that's always kind of you to do so. Yes, we are finished. Kachi Mati, thank you as well for the Kati Mati. Thank you for the kind words on Twitch. I'm very happy you guys liked it. That's very nice to hear, really. And yeah, good night everybody. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your weekend. And yeah, just enjoy the game, enjoy the world of Theria. Take your time, don't rush anything. And yeah, see you next time. Bye bye. Alright, with that said, I'm going to close down the stream, and I hope to see you guys either tomorrow or sometimes next week. Bye bye!